Hi there! If you're watching this video, you want to know how to take once weekly Mounjaro. I'm going to show you how to store Mounjaro, how to check it before taking it, and the 4 steps for administering your weekly dose. I'll also talk about how to safely dispose of used Mounjaro pins and the importance of weekly reminders. Read the instructions for use that came with your pin. You can also review the 4 injection steps on mounjaro.com. Now, if you're about to start taking once weekly Mounjaro, you've probably been trying to get those A1C numbers down, like me, and also the numbers on the scale. I know that struggle. That's why my doctor prescribed Mounjaro to help manage my type 2 diabetes by lowering my blood sugar. Mounjaro is a once weekly injectable medicine that comes in a single dose pen. It's not insulin, and I can take it with or without food. Mounjaro can cause side effects. The most common side effects reported by patients were nausea, diarrhea, decreased appetite, indigestion, vomiting, constipation, and stomach pain. Talk to your doctor about any side effects you have. And make sure to stick around for the full important safety information at the end of this video. Now let's take a closer look at the pen and how to use it. And that's my reminder. I set it so I don't forget to take my weekly dose. Your reminder style is up to you. The important thing is having one in place, because sometimes the everyday can get overwhelming, right? Although I can take my dose whenever I want on my scheduled day, I try to take it at the same time. It may make it easier to know what to do if you miss a dose. If you do miss a dose, and it's been less than 4 days, 96 hours, take your dose as soon as possible. You can take your next dose as usual. If it's been more than 4 days, 96 hours, skip that dose. Administer your next dose on your next regularly scheduled day. But now I want to help you get familiar with the pen. This is the base cap. It stays on until right before I inject, and it's kept in the locked position too. There's a clear window so I can see the medicine. But where's the needle, you ask? Tucked inside where I never have to see it. When it's time to take my weekly dose, I need to double check a few things first. It's important to make sure you've got the right medicine and dose and that the medicine hasn't expired. Make sure the pen isn't damaged too. I also need to check that the medicine is not frozen, not cloudy, not discolored, and does not have particles. Now I have to decide where to inject. I have options. I can administer it to my belly, at least 2 inches away from the belly button, or the tops of my thighs. I can also use the back of my upper arms, and if I need it, I can have someone help me inject. If I want, I can use the same area of my body every week. I just need to make sure not to inject in the exact same spot. A good guideline is to have your next injection site be at least 1 inch away from your last one. And right before injecting, I wash my hands. Then it's pull, place, and press. First, when the pin is locked, I pull straight down to remove the gray cap. Throw the cap away and don't ever try to put it back on. And don't touch the needle. Next, I place the base flat against my skin, then unlock. And the last step, I press and hold the purple button for up to 10 seconds. The first click means that the injection has started. There's another click when it's done. I know the injection is complete when the gray plunger is visible. And the injection is done. Always dispose of the used pen in a sharps container and keep the sharps container in a safe place away from kids and pets. Don't ever throw pens in household trash or recycle the used sharps container. With the Mounjaro pen, I can take my once weekly dose at home or bring it with me for a last-minute getaway. The pen can remain at room temperature for up to 21 days, but keep it in its original carton and out of direct heat and sunlight. So let's recap. Store your medicine in the fridge and check it before you take it. Wash your hands, then follow the 4 steps to administer your weekly dose. Dispose of the pen safely and make sure you've got a reminder in place for next week's dose. Getting my blood sugar under control is important to me. That's why my doctor and I decided on Mounjaro. If you have any questions about treatment with Mounjaro, check out mounjaro.com and talk to your doctor. And don't go away. Stay tuned for the full important safety information. Thanks for watching. Han, I'm coming.